You cannot fight the magic of me. Anyway, so to get back to what we were talking about. So yeah, so I go on live one day and she hops on live, you know, cause she thinking like we still cool.
I didn't know, y'all.
I wasn't fucking with you like that. Cause look, I ain't trying to get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I'm skin and bones. You know what I'm saying? I've had road rage incidents where people follow me. I don't need niggas to know where I live.
You couldn't even be honest with me and be like, yo, I gotta unfollow you then.
Right. No, you don't get that courtesy. The hell, nobody do that. You just dip. You slide out the back door quietly. You don't say, hey, thank you for the food and everything. Everything was great. No, you get the fuck up out of there. So that's what I did. I didn't want to get into any kind of weirdness where I feel triggered to hit you up and stuff like that. So yeah, she commented on one of my lives, and then I was talking about like Brandy and Monica, and I did a vlog, and then she was like, oh, I gotta do the next one with you. And I was like, word.
Well, what happened? We were going back and forth. And I was trying to prove my point. You was trying to prove your point.
Right.
Because I'm Team Monica. You was all about Brandy.
Right, absolutely.
And I'm like, next time we just gonna have to talk about this.
Right. And I'm still Team Brandy because that's
still Team Monica.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, but yeah, no. It's like. On this microphone, on this podcast, we are pro-Brandy. But I love Monica, too. I do appreciate Monica. She is extremely talented. But it's just every time, you know, love in the morning. Anyway, I ain't going to do it right now, but it's just like, it's me. Finally realizing my responsibility. It's me. My best friend's always on my mind.
They didn't play that though.
Yeah, they couldn't play it. They couldn't play it because I think it was a contractual thing. I think because it's on Netflix now, some of my friends were telling me that she doesn't own the rights to that song, so she can't play it. And if she does play it all the way through, then she's going to get sued. So that's what she was saying. And Monica wanted to do it with her. And that would have been cool because it would have been Mo and Mo. Because she's Monica, she's Moesha. It would have been dope. And just now that we're talking about this, see, this is the great thing about a podcast. You don't have to stay on topic. You can go anywhere. So another thing that I was thinking about is that I feel like we are cheated that we don't get to see performances of The Boy Is Mine more often. And what ends up happening is all we have is that one video with Mekhi Phifer, and we get the drama, and we get like a half-ass performance at the Verzuz battle, but we don't get like, okay, wait, Monica, who says that she has trouble sometimes remembering the words, although that might be selective memory loss because maybe that's connected with a bunch of bad memories. So maybe the reason why Monica doesn't remember it is because that wasn't a good time. Like, because there's a whole thing about that. But I really feel like we're cheated. And like the other day, the Soul Train Awards came on and Brandy performed and Monica got honored.
I saw that.
And I hate this because it's not right for us to constantly put them together. But for whether they like it or not, they are forever linked to one another. They're Big and Pac, you know, Martin and Malcolm, whoever you want to name, like that's who they are. Like, fortunately, they're not Mariah and J-Lo because that is definitely a contentious relationship. Or even
who?
Mariah Carey.
No, you don't remember she said that?
Oh, right.
Like, what do you think about? What she said?
I don't know her.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know her.
Yeah, and she does this. And had something to do with Tommy Mottola and Sony and something like that. Stuff that's like way above my head. But yeah, so thankfully, Brandy and Monica are able to still be on. I think they're more than speaking terms. I think they actually are. I don't think they're best friends, but I do think that they are friends because even after the Verzuz ended, they were doing. They were shouting each other out. One would have a post and the other one would be like, "Yo, good job, I'm proud of you," and stuff like that. And so I do think that they have a lot of respect for each other. I think it's also because they recognize. I think if one felt like the other one was significantly inferior, I don't think that they could have this closeness that they have because then it would be like, "Yo, you were beefing with me and you're not even on my level." Whereas
I think that comes with maturity. I mean, look how old they are. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, they 40 now.
But it's kind of like Jeezy and Gucci. Gucci was still holding on to his beef.
Yeah.
Like, you're too old for that, bro. And I don't think that Monica and Brandy wanted to be in that space.
But to be fair with Gucci, like his partner got killed. And allegedly, Jeezy had something to do with it.
No, Jeezy's partner got killed.
Oh, right. My fault. I messed it up. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Jeezy. But I'm saying, because he tried to kill him.
No, but I understand. But
So somebody, if you think that somebody sent,
then why do the verses?
Right. Well, I think they did it because it's bigger than that. I think it was
bigger for that. I think it was bigger than that for Jeezy.
I think it was bigger than that for both of them.
No, Gucci came with the intentions. He wanted the static. He wanted all the smoke.
And then at the end, they did So Icy
Do you
together.
know why?
Why?
Because Jeezy wasn't with that. Jeezy was like, nah, bro. Jeezy sunned him. He sunned him.
I mean, he sunned him too, because he performed like 5 diss records right in his face.
That was stupid. Jeezy was so unbothered by it.
Right. Well, the thing is though, it's like he has to be that way because he's the one that reached out to.
No, he might just really be unbothered.
He might, but also he can't. Like the thing is, if you allegedly sent somebody to go kill somebody,
how long ago was that?
But still, you don't forget. And
like he's saying, we're bigger than that.
Right, but I'm saying you don't forget that though. Somebody, if you feel like, because the thing is, like Jeezy was going out and saying, "Yo, I got this. I got $40,000 if you snatch Gucci's chain and stuff," all over this song So Icy. And to me, I know what you're saying, and because when I was watching, I was just like, wow, Jeezy does seem unbothered. But then when you think about it, it's like, how else is he supposed to be? He's not going to be angry because if the shoe was on the other foot, maybe he wouldn't be as unbothered. If somebody tried to kill him allegedly, then maybe he wouldn't be as cool. Maybe he'd be like, no, fuck you. I don't like you at all. But it was his friend. Right, but if you sent your friend to kill me and I killed your friend after you sent him.
And he spoke his name.
Right. Oh yeah, well, yeah, he was being disrespectful.
That was just, and I just didn't rock with that. Like I don't.
Well, but if somebody tries to kill me,
I'm not doing it. Then we're not doing it.
No, I think, but that's why
you can't have both.
Yes, you can.
You have to keep it.
You can think
keep it on the. You keep it straight, or you keep it.
No. I feel like that. No, I don't feel like it's black and white like that. I feel like there's a gray area because what I feel like is that I think they both recognize the opportunity, and they also both see that they both represent Atlanta, and they both. And I think that what they're seeing and what maybe Jay and Nas saw a long time ago when they finally ended their beef, especially now when you see like rappers getting killed. I mean, rappers have always been getting killed, right. But I think now it's just like it's just different. I can't explain why it's different, but like whether it's Pop Smoke or King Von or whoever, it's just like. I think at this point in 2020, when people see how much they can do on social media, how they're still able to make money during a pandemic and stuff like that, I feel like Gucci is looking at the bigger picture, and I feel like Jeezy is too.
You felt like Gucci was looking at the bigger picture?
Yeah, because to me, because like you said, if he wasn't, then like you said, he wouldn't have done it. Because I feel like he would. Because I feel like the reason why he sees this is because I think he knows the power of like him beefing with Jeezy and stuff. And keeping it going. Like he just became, I think Gucci just became a father for the first time. So I think that his way of thinking as a more mature guy is different.
If you had no intentions on keeping the beef going, then why come beefing?
Well, because...
And why be disrespectful? Because you have no idea. Here's the thing about disrespect. You have no idea how that other person is going to receive that. And then what could transpire because of that.
Right. But I think that's the risk that he was willing to take. I think he said, I'm not going to do it if it's not street. That's why we didn't get...
Then keep it in the streets.
That's why... No, but he still wanted to do it because I think that's why we didn't hear Lemonade and we didn't hear a lot of his, what is it, Lemonade, Freaky Girl. We didn't hear a lot of the songs that people like outside of Atlanta from Gucci, I think because he had a point that he had to make. He doesn't want it to be like some trying to think like if you look at like Nelly and Ludacris, he's like, no, we not cool like that. And I liked it because it's authentic. Because to me, I would have been more disappointed if they're all buddy and stuff.
Man, I'm not saying they have to be buddy. I think that Jeezy really just kind of sunned Gucci, and I didn't like how Gucci...
And Gucci sunned him too.
I disagree.
Well, right, that's fine, but he did though. Because to me, if I play 5 straight diss records in your face and you don't say nothing, then yeah, and you know, it's like it is what it is. Like,
I think there's something bigger. I think there's something bigger in not saying something though.
I don't. I think if I'm talking about killing your best friend and I'm laughing basically about it to your face, and that was your friend, that's your homie.
So what should you?
Because you know what's funny?
What should Jeezy's response have been? In your opinion.
Well, I honestly, as a grown man that's trying to be level-headed, I think he did handle it the right way. I'm talking about the ignorant side because to me, as a grown man, you're right. Jeezy did handle it.
Which side should he have showed?
Well, let me answer it like this. You know how you said Gucci, if you're not fully over what happened back in 05 or 06, whenever that happened, if you're not over it, then why agree to do the verses at all? Well, my thing is like, well, Jeezy, if you're not over, if you can't take that he's going to talk about your friend and stuff, then why should you do it at all? I feel like on both sides.
But he didn't. He took it. He didn't.
Because he had to. Because to me, if I send somebody to kill you, I can't be all hype and all out.
Yes, you can't. What do you mean?
No, not at all.
First of all, I think Jeezy's a lot smarter because, okay, if you disrespect me like Gucci did Jeezy, I'm still gonna remain calm. You're not gonna get an uprising. You're not gonna see me sweat. I'm not gonna be rah. Whatever I do is going to be just like Jeezy was. And if I want to take it somewhere else, I'm not doing that on camera. I'm not doing that on a Verzuz.
But also because he called him. So it's like he reached out to Gucci. So I think you can't really be hyped like that. Because why would you? Because that's stupid too.
Because maybe he didn't know he was going to do all that.
No, he knew.
They
talked about it. They talked about it beforehand. He knew he was going to do diss records. He said that.
Well, diss records are one thing.
But Gucci was clowning Jeezy before the thing even happened because that's his energy. But the thing is, like you said, just like Gucci didn't have to agree to do it, Jeezy didn't have to agree. But Jeezy is the one that reached out to Gucci. So that's what I'm saying. Both of them, I think they see the bigger picture. They see the way that streams go up off of this. And they see that, like, because I didn't watch it, but you just had, like, the Bay Area legends with E40 and Too Short. And that's what I'm saying. I think what they see is they see the greater opportunity. At the end of the day, they're trying to get money. They're not, and you can be in the fact that they could be in the same room with each other and their DJs was talking mad shit and it was that kind of atmosphere. But I think they both recognize we're grown men. I don't think they're unlike a Brandy and Monica, I don't think they're ever going to be cool. They're not going to be taking selfies and all that.
Yeah.
But I think though that's why it was good that they did it, because I think
it was great that
I feel like they could put it aside, and to me, I just feel like Jeezy, of course you should be unbothered because you're the one that called for it. If you're the one that called him to do the verses, then yeah, you should be unbothered. You should be cool because you're the one that reached out. Because what sense does it make for you to bring the smoke and then start acting all crazy? It's like, no.
He didn't bring the smoke. Verzuz was never meant to be, like, people hear battle. It's not really meant to be a battle. It's meant to be a celebration. Like, my favorite one was Snoop and
DMX.
Man, that was so dope.